On today's show, Steve thinks he's the invisible man, but he's a bald-faced liar.
This face? This face? I don't think so. No. Can you hear me? Okay, good. Scott completed his first cooking video.
But before that, Steve has a childhood flashback about working on the farm.
And I give you a vegan option for Parmesan cheese.
And it might actually be okay. And we remind you to enter the poster contest.
Welcome to What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott, and this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show.
And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today.
Steve went to the dentist.
No, I'm the invisible man.
Oh, but I can see you.
Oh, yeah. I celebrated spring.
You celebrated spring by being half an invisible man?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Me too.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. You have a sunburn.
I have a sunburn. I was out in the sun.
Aha! See, that's what that was for. I knew you weren't really the invisible man.
Yeah, I know you can see me. But you notice anything else?
Yes, I do.
What?
You got a haircut.
Yeah, I got them all cut, even the ones on my face.
Yes.
It was a year and a half. It was a year and a half. A year and 3-month experiment that filled in nice, but due to the color, never looked right. So
Okay.
I shaved it off. It's all good.
Yes. See, you look 15 years younger.
Oh, good. I like looking younger.
Yes.
I'll move this a little bit here. There we go. Move it down a little bit so you can see my youngness.
You know, and I just thought of something. Since you brought up spring right off the bat,
Yes.
it has officially sprung as of a couple days ago.
Right. You like the snow you're still having?
Well, it's weird. Now, granted, this particular photo is from a couple weeks ago when we got that really big snow, and I finally got this picture uploaded. But we just had snow again. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah, it's not summer. It's still spring.
It's still spring.
So you know, in Minnesota, that they have helicopters flying out over the over Lake Superior in July because dogs go out on the ice floes, and the ice moves up against the shore, and then the dogs go out on it, and then the ice moves away from the shore as the wind changes.
Right.
And
they
the
gotta
dogs
rescue the dogs.
Yeah, they got to rescue the dogs out there.
How cool is that? It's not even July yet, but you already knew this.
I did already know that.
Because it happens every year.
Your screen zoomed way out. And
Holy cow, did it? What the heck?
I could see your office. I could see everything. Oh, look, behind the scenes, I can see your arm of your microphone. I can see your lighting stands.
What the heck?
Wow. That's crazy.
And especially since I didn't touch anything.
Yeah, I know. I did. Nope, that's the wrong way. Zoom in more.
Really?
One more. There you are. Wow. Something really reset on your thing.
And I'm not touching anything when it did it. I mean, I'm touching nothing.
I know. I did. I touched
my hands are here.
I touched something. It probably changed how the screen's laid out or something.
Hey, that's sexual harassment.
What, touching you?
Yes.
No, it isn't. It's only if it's unwanted.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I have a question for you. Actually, I have a question for both of us.
Okay. So, yes, I am still in short sleeves.
No, that was me.
Oh.
It's spring. Am I going to be able to finally wear short sleeves? And are you finally going to turn on your air conditioner?
Well, let's see. For you to wear short sleeves, I hear it's a big ordeal. I hear, first off, you have to get a whole bunch of boxes down from the attic. Then you have to put a whole bunch of clothes in boxes and put those up in the attic. So my question for you is, are you planning on going into the attic anytime soon?
Well, actually, yes.
Oh, well, then you might be going to short sleeves.
We actually had, here's what's kind of interesting. Like, we just had the snow again, but like 3 days ago, we hit, 60 degrees.
Right, which is beautiful warm for you.
And a lot of people were outside in shorts and short sleeves. I did not go that route, but of course I went out without a jacket.
Okay.
I even washed my bus with the hose, which I reconnected to the house for the first time in the season.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. So, we've talked about that. Me growing up in the Midwest where everything was frostproof, and 32 inches or 36 inches for the frost line.
Usually 36 inches.
36 inches. So if you want to put a pipe in the ground and not have it freeze over the winter, you have to put it 36 inches below the surface so it won't freeze. And then here we have pipes just on the surface. We have water pipes that come up out of the ground and they're just there.
Now, here's the weird part. I want to say somewhere around 4 years ago, we had pipes blowing that were that deep because we had that the record
Super
cold.
chill.
Yes. It blew up pipes that were actually almost 4 feet in the ground. It destroyed our roads. You know what? You've gone snow skiing, right?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember doing the moguls?
Yeah, that's what the roads were like.
Our highways were like moguls. You couldn't go over 20 miles an hour down the highway in the bus I blew up my, what is it called? The main fuse for the bus because things were bouncing so bad. My amplifier jarred out of its bracket and short-circuited against the metal of the bus and fried my main fuse. And I ended up on the side of the road for 2 hours trying to figure out why I couldn't go anywhere.
You're lucky you only fried the main fuse and not the wiring harness.
That is correct. And that's what that whole main fuse is for.
Yeah, well, I kind of screwed up. We were building a kit car where you take a Volkswagen and you turn it into a Mercedes Gazelle.
I remember that.
Yeah. Well, one time I didn't put the battery in the battery holder and the battery slid down and the positive hit the steering thing and it fried the wiring harness. I had to put a whole new wiring harness in.
Sure.
Yeah. Oops.
And it probably took less than 10 seconds.
Oh, no, it hit and it fried.
Well, that's right. Yeah. It's amazing how fast it goes.
I was instant. I don't think it was 10 seconds.
It
was 10 seconds of me freaking out. It was more than that.
You can go to your car battery, put one finger on the positive, one finger on the negative, and nothing happens. But if you're standing in water when you do that, you're screwed.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, don't do that. Scott did not say to go do that.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
And if you're Gene Simmons, you can put your tongue on the battery terminals like you do at a 9-volt.
Yes.
So put your one end of the tongue on the positive, one end of the tongue on the negative.
Yeah. I just realized that I got darker, didn't I? What the heck is going on?
I don't know. Again, you guys are watching our blooper reel. We're doing this live. We're just going for it. We'll figure it out as we go, but that's good. So short sleeves. What are you planning on bringing the clothes down? And what happens if it gets cold? What do you do?
Well, what I do at first is I just open up the boxes, and for the first probably month, I work out of both depending on the day. Because literally, again, in 2 more days, we're going to be up near 60. But then they're saying by the end of the week, it's going to drop down to 40.
Ah, that's crazy.
Yeah. When I say this, I don't mean that's a low. That's the high temperature for the day.
Yeah.
We'll be back below freezing at night. It's like, wow,
nice.
Okay.
That's cool.
Welcome to Wisconsin.
Literally.
And,
cool. Yeah, well,
and actually, I have friends who live in Minnesota, and they laugh. They say, "What are you whining about? It was 35 below zero without the wind."
I told you that was Duluth on Lake Superior where I saw the ice flows in July.
Yeah.
I think the warmest Lake Superior ever gets is like 60 degrees. The warmest it ever gets.
Oh, sure.
So that's crazy. But me for my air conditioner, oh heck yes. I'll turn the air conditioner on immediately.
Oh, sure. But the difference is obviously you don't have any humidity. So you can actually go at a higher temperature without the air before it bothers you.
Sure, go with that.
Yeah. Well, I have the air conditioning running at 65 degrees outside because the humidity is so bad. So it feels sticky. Yeah. You probably won't turn it on until it's close to 80.
No. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. One day maybe I'll come up here and I'll turn the air conditioner off. And when I'm in the studio, and we'll see if I start rivulets of water start dripping down my face, we'll go.
Is it on right now?
Is it? No.
No, it's too. It's about the time 60. You're thinking about it. Right.
60.
But
it was like 55 today for this.
That's what we were today. We hit 55 today.
Yeah, or 60. I don't know. It was out. Crazy. I don't know.
But anywho's, enough of the weather.
Oh, yeah. And guess what I forgot to do again? Start the timer.
Okay.
So we'll say, I know. We'll say at least 5 minutes. You're supposed to remind me of all this stuff because I forget everything. Remember me?
Sometimes I wonder.
I can't remember anything.
I know how long we've been recording, but that doesn't matter because you started recording when we first started.
Okay, show's over recording, yeah.
All right. Well,
Figure it
I
out.
think what we need to do is switch to something new that I started.
Yes, Scott has started actually posting on Funguy the Entertainer again. And I appreciate the fact that Scott now feels my pain.
Yes. I'll tell you something. Every once in a while, when we're getting set up, Steve gets a little cranky. And I'm like, why? This is fun. He goes, you don't understand what it's like putting all the editing involved and setting and rendering the videos and fixing the problems. And, granted, we don't cut out the boo-boos, but still, I kid you not, I spent 4.5 hours doing a 10-minute video. 4.5 hours. What the heck?
And that was at some point, I think you just quit and said, this is what's going up.
Yes. Now, yeah, it's not perfect, but I think for my first one, it came out all right.
Well, I told you what the philosophy is. Growing up in Silicon Valley. Well, I didn't grow up in Silicon Valley, but you put out crap, and then you put out crap 2.0.
All right.
Goes, business doesn't work that way. I have to say, well, yes, it does. For those of you who remember Windows, they had a product called Windows ME.
Yes.
They had a product called Windows Vista.
Yes.
They had a product called Windows 7.
Yes.
So Microsoft did it, and there's a few other companies that have done it too. I mean, Apple's put some of their pretty bad stuff out there where they've shut people down and that. So,
well, 7 wasn't evil. It just started out bad, and then they just had to keep fixing it as it was going.
Put out crap, and then put out crap 2.0.
But I'll tell you,
a little less crappy.
To this day, I still think XP was probably one of the better ones.
I don't know.
I still run XP on one of my older machines because it's
not supported.
Right.
A throwback from Dave. It's not supported anymore, Dave. I can't open a pod bay door.
Oh, we're back to that again.
Yeah.
That's just creepy.
50th anniversary. I love that. I love the fact that you can ask it Hal questions. They're building a replica of Hal for the 50th anniversary. If you haven't watched our previous shows, go back and watch them. This will make more sense. But they created a replica of Hal, and if you ask it a Hal question, it'll answer you and call you Dave.
Yes, in Hal's voice.
I can't open the pod bay doors, Dave. You know I can't do that. But then if you ask it like a weather question, Alexa kicks in, and Alexa tells you what the weather is. So,
right, and then Hal comes out and says, "Don't believe her, Dave."
Yeah.
That would be funny if it really did that.
We're taking over, Dave. Please put on your suit, Dave.
Yes, yes.
All right.
You can go outside without your suit today, Dave. There's no worries.
But so tell me about that food back there that's got the vegan cheese on it.
Okay, well, that isn't vegan cheese, although it could be. And actually, I came up with the decision, even though we've been having a lot of fun teasing each other about our food choices. I am going to, on every one of my new shows from this point on, when I create something, I will also say, and if those of you who choose to do the vegan method, you can use this, or this instead of.
That's nice. Good for you.
That's when I start doing, because you're right. A lot of people have gone that way, and I know that it is healthier. I can't.
Well, here's the biggest thing with me on the whole deal. You know that I grew up in the Midwest.
That's right.
My cousins had a farm. I went and worked the farm every summer.
Right. And by the way, it was not McDonald's farm.
I hate the farm. Because, I was the cousin going up there, right? You don't think they gave me the good jobs? Oh, no. There were cows on the farm. There were pigs on the farm. There were chickens on the farm. We did corn and potatoes and a bunch of other crops.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I was the pilot. That's right. I got to go to the cow and pile the poop. Pile the poop over here. Take it over here and pile it over there. You're the pilot. Pile it over there. Pile it over there. So I got to do that. So I got really good with a pitchfork. Can I go get the eggs from the chickens? Oh, no.
No, we don't want you to chirp.
You have to know how to do it. Yeah, you make them nervous. They'll stop laying eggs.
Yeah.
And we make money on that, and that's how we support our family. So, no, you can't go. But here's what you can do. They had a lake where they rented out boats.
Okay.
Boats.
Sure.
You can go clean all the fish guts out of the boats from where the fishermen were filleting.
See, now that's a cool job.
See, there's a great job. And then after you're done with that, you can lay down for a little while on this big board on top of a tractor and drive over the corn, and you would grab the tassels off the top of the corn and detassel.
Because you're Superman.
Yeah. Sure. Go with that.
And those are all the evil bad guys. You must pluck them from.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, I never even thought of playing that game. That might have helped. And then if that's not bad enough, sacking potatoes. So,
wait. Is anything like sacking bad employees?
No, it's not even anywhere near that. It's a much dirtier job.
Really?
So potatoes grow in the earth. They come up out of the ground with a bunch of dirt on them, and they get thrown into a burlap sack bag.
Right.
Well, burlap is permeous.
Well, porous, yeah.
Porous, permeous. Well, let's put it this way. The dirt comes out of the bag.
Correct.
At a high rate and comes all you have a layer that thick of dirt on you at the end of the day.
Sure, easy.
Go in the house, you got to jump in a rain barrel, which is kind of fun. Jump in a rain barrel, rinse off the dirt, and then go in. And you used to take the burlap sack and you'd stick it over a chute, and it had a strap that went around to hold but it wouldn't always hold it on.
Of course not.
So you'd have to bear hug the burlap sack, and then the potatoes are shooting down into the bag. So you'd have these big bruises all over the potatoes. So I loved my summer vacation.
And the best part is if you had the bag in just the wrong position when those potatoes were coming down there.
Oh, don't even talk about that.
You got to sing in a much higher range.
Don't even talk about that. Yeah, it'll drop you. Let's put it'll drop you. Especially in the beginning of the bag, because that's when it would slip. The first potato would hit it, and it would pull the bag off, and you'd go to grab it, and then the second potato would come in there, bam, and you'd be like, hey.
Exactly. Now, see, I never had to worry about the potatoes because the farm that my wife took me up to visit her friends, they wanted to teach me how to milk the cow.
Oh, I didn't get to do that either.
No. Well, see, they took me to the bull, and they wanted me to milk the cow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I may be from the city, but I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
I know the difference between a boy and a girl.
This coming from the same guy who told his friend that the rabbit was leaving smart pills around the office.
That's right.
Try one. Yeah.
They'll make you smarter.
All right, so let's get back. Let's circle back here to your dish that you made. So you made a very simple dish.
Yes. Garlic Parmesan asparagus on the stovetop.
Very nice.
Yep.
Okay.
I can't really move. I got a new chair, by the way. It's actually my old chair that I fixed that I could actually use this. Much more comfortable than what I've been doing for the first 80 shows.
Yeah, I was going to get a new chair. I almost got a new chair, but I didn't get one. I need a new chair. I want a new chair.
Now, the cool thing is if you go and you watch my video, it's only 10 minutes long, and you can make comments on it just like you can on our show here.
And I'll put a link down there. There'll be a link.
Perfect.
So remind me to put a link down there.
The cool thing is if there's something that you're curious about, a better way to cook it, or you want to see how I cook it because you want to learn.
Did you say cook good? Did you say cook good, or did you say cook?
I have absolutely, like, you know,
you have a better way to cook good.
Sometimes
or speak well.
Speak more better?
Betterer.
More better.
Betterer.
Okay. Yeah. I do make a disclaimer in my first video that I do not eat seafood. It's not that I can't cook it, but it'd be a waste so don't pick seafood stuff.
Okay. I'm going to pick something.
I already know Steve's going to pick some vegan stuff.
I want you to cook buffalo cauliflower on your next show.
Okay, that's not going to happen on my next show. But at some point,
you like cauliflower.
I can't stand cauliflower.
Oh, you like broccoli?
I like broccoli.
Oh no, do Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are good.
I found out that there is a way to eat Brussels sprouts.
Okay, go ahead. I'll bite. How do you eat Brussels sprouts, Scott?
You dip them in beer batter and you deep fry them.
Well, okay, fine. Do that.
Theoretically, those are supposed to be pretty tasty. Oh, you got to put cheese with them too.
Go for it.
So it's like a cheddar nugget with disgusting stuff in the middle that you don't.
And then you could just bake them, cut them in half, and bake them and let them caramelize. Oh, they're so good because Brussels sprouts are one of those foods that caramelize when you cook them, like onions.
Yes.
You know.
And they do not come from Brussels, Belgium, as we found out in a previous episode.
Yeah, we got to get Andrew back on. So hopefully he'll be feeling better. Andrew, I heard you weren't feeling well, so I hope you're feeling better and we can get you back on the show. That's
definitely.
As soon as he gets better, we'll get him back on the show.
Now, before we get to the last part of our show, because I'm sure that we're running short on time here,
Well, I've already skipped a bunch of stuff if you were paying attention to the show. So.
Yeah, well, I did. But what I'm curious about is, do you know how to make vegan Parmesan cheese?
I do. I do know how to make vegan Parmesan cheese. But I thought you were going to tell us a little bit more about that dish. So what's in that dish, at least?
It's really simple. It's asparagus. Oh, that's the other thing.
So are you in the frying pan right now?
Yes. Can't you tell?
Don't jump back.
Oh, that was cool. Look at this.
Yeah. Very, very St. Patrick's Day-esque.
Yes.
Your green screen still freaks out.
Yes. It's really simple. It's asparagus, sea salt, coarse ground pepper, olive oil.
Oh, I know her. And that Popeye's.
From Popeye. Yep. Now, in mine, I use a quarter stick of butter. If you're vegan, just stick with the olive oil. You do not need the butter. The butter just is for people like me who love butter.
All right.
And then Parmesan cheese. That's the whole recipe right there. Very, very simple.
So cool. So go watch his video with the link down there to, I wonder if I could put a link on the screen. I don't know. I'll put it underneath. I'll see if I could get a little information thing to come up with the link. All kinds of new stuff. If you guys notice now, there's going to be, and I don't know where it is. Oh, here we go. I'm going to try pointing again.
It's over there.
No, it's over there. Oh, my screen's freaked out for a second there. I think it's going to be right about here, right?
Okay.
If you push that, there's a watermark in our whole show now that you can push on it and it subscribe you. So push on it and subscribe. Push the button. Push the button. Push.
Only if you're on a cell phone or a touch screen.
No, with the mouse.
Oh, with the mouse.
Yeah. And
that's click. That's not push. That's click.
Well, all right. Smash the button.
That is like the cool. I just heard that term the first time yesterday, and I like it.
Oh, you really?
Yes.
Shows. Okay. Again, Scott does not listen to me on a show because I've used that term before.
I thought you were talking about breaking things.
Which I figured you'd like. That's what we noticed. So mash that button.
Wreck-It Ralph is my hero.
Mash that it's a little faded out little logo of the world with our logo on it. And just mash that a little button up, say subscribe. So do that, please.
Yes, please.
Vegan Parmesan cheese. It is so, so good. And it's so simple to make. Okay. Here's all you need. You need 1 cup of unsalted cashews. 1 cup unsalted cashews. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. You need 4 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. Now, nutritional yeast is like little flakes. You can get it at Trader Joe's. You can get it at Sprouts. You get it at Whole Foods. I think maybe even like Albertsons, Smith, Safeway sells it now.
Okay.
Okay. And then you need 1 teaspoon finely ground sea salt, which you used in your deal.
I love sea salt.
Or you can use the pink salt.
Pink salt? I've heard of pink sugar.
Himalayan sea salt. I remember what it is. Himalayan sea salt.
Okay.
1 teaspoon of that, and then 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. That's it, right? So
I didn't
1 cup.
know there were oceans in the Himalayas.
Yeah. Himalayan sea salt.
Okay.
The Himalayan Sea. Haven't you heard of the Himalayan Sea?
No.
Oh. So 1 cup of unsalted cashews.
Right.
4 tablespoons of nutritional yeast.
Right.
That would be 4. That's 4. 1 teaspoon of fine sea salt. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. And then you just grind it all in a food processor until it's well mixed. It's actually really good. Now, you like cashews.
I do.
You should
They're
make
usually salty, but yeah.
What I say, unsalted cashews.
Unsalted, yes.
And you're going to add a little bit of sea salt, which you
so,
like. You
okay, so we're good.
I think you should do it. You like garlic powder?
The only thing that's got me a little freaked out is I like yeast in bread and donuts.
This is not that kind of yeast. This is nutritional yeast. It's not the stuff that's in yogurt.
You got me really upset because yeast goes in bread and donuts.
Okay. Do you like brewers? Do you like brewers yeast?
It's okay if it makes a good beer out of it.
Well, you can use brewer's yeast if you want to. I like nutritional yeast better.
Okay.
You should make some up and try it.
Okay. I don't know why I would do that when I have,
because you said you were going to do alternative stuff. I want you to do that recipe as a video.
I said I will say that you could use these alternative things. I didn't say I was going to use them because I want to eat my food.
This is good. Literally, you could just eat spoonfuls of it. It's really good.
Okay.
So that sounds crazy, but you could do it. And then we're back to this.
Yes, it's almost done.
Oops.
You have very few days left.
Very few days left.
Yes.
It runs to the end of March. Your marching orders.
March Madness will be done before March Madness is.
Sure. I have no idea what he just said. Look, I'm over here. Oh, like a magic trick. Look, I'm on this side. Now I'm on this side. And I look different. Oh, it's not.
Wait a minute. You're not a grandpa yet. Why are you playing peekaboo?
Peekaboo. Peekaboo, Scott. Peekaboo. All right, to win this poster, signed by John Payne.
Yes.
Of him signing it.
And we have proof.
Yes. So this is John Payne from Asia, featuring John Payne. To win this, comment on any of our videos. Comment on, subscribe and comment on, obviously, this show, What Happened to the World Today. If you want another entry, subscribe and comment to What Happened to Las Vegas Today. And if you want a third entry, subscribe and comment to Funguy the Entertainer.
Exactly.
So in the comment, put, I want to be in the poster contest. Send me the poster. Put me in a poster.
That's all you have to do.
Poster drawing for me. Something like that.
That's 3.
Now, you want 3 more?
Of course I do. Oh, wait, I can't win. But they will.
Yes. Get a friend to subscribe. Have them put your name in the notes, your name and poster. They'll be entered, and you'll be entered.
That's
There's
right.
3 more opportunities for you to get a poster.
How cool is that? 6 opportunities.
So that's awesome. So I don't think we have anything else. So with that, I want to thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
and please like, subscribe, and comment to win the poster. Comment to win the poster on other channels and videos. And I want you to live every day. And we'll see you on the next show.
have a good one.
Crazy, but you still amaze me.